This podcast is sponsored by Science Based Learning. Discover effective language acquisition with their unique system combining ebooks, audiobooks, and videos with an online practice app using spaced repetition to boost retention. Visit sciencebasedlearning.com today.
Discover the best cultural Spanish podcasts to boost your learning. Learn how cultural Spanish podcasts can enhance your language skills with real conversations, stories, and science-based learning techniques for beginners. Exploring the world of cultural Spanish podcasts. Hey, have you ever thought about how podcasts can be more than just entertainment? Like, they can actually be a window into a culture, especially when you're trying to learn Spanish or understand the language beyond textbooks. There's something super engaging about hearing stories, conversations, and real-life experiences all in Spanish. It's like a cultural immersion without leaving your couch. So picture this. Instead of just memorizing basic Spanish phrases or working through a typical Spanish language course, you listen to podcasts that bring the language to life. These cultural Spanish podcasts often cover everything from daily life in Spanish-speaking countries, food, music, history, traditions, and even social issues. It's kind of like a casual chat with a friend who happens to be from Mexico, Spain, or Colombia. You get all these authentic expressions and accents that textbooks usually don't cover. And the cool thing about these podcasts is how they make beginner Spanish lessons way more exciting. Instead of just repeating phrases or focusing solely on grammar drills, you're exposed to the language as it's naturally spoken. You hear slang, idioms, and the rhythm of real conversations. This method aligns perfectly with science-based learning, which highlights how immersion and contextual learning help retain language skills better than rote memorization. What I love about cultural podcasts is their variety. Some episodes might take you through a traditional Spanish festival, while others might focus on the influence of Spanish literature, or even interviews with artists and chefs. It's like traveling through time and space, but via earbuds. Also, these podcasts often come with transcripts or show notes, which is perfect if you want to pause and look up new words or phrases, especially helpful if you're using Spanish for beginners as a stepping stone. If you're wondering how to get started, pick shows that balance storytelling with beginner-friendly language. Sometimes they'll repeat key phrases or offer explanations, which is like getting beginner Spanish lessons without it feeling like homework. The consistency of listening also trains your ear to catch different accents and intonations, making your speaking and comprehension skills naturally better. Plus, the casual format of these podcasts makes it easy to fit them into your daily routine. Whether you're commuting, cooking, or just relaxing, it's a fun way to keep learning Spanish without pressure. Over time, you'll notice your vocabulary growing and your confidence in using the language improving. It's like having a cultural guide and language tutor rolled into one. And to really make the most out of this, pairing podcast listening with solid foundational tools is key. That's where science-based learning comes in handy. Their approach is all about combining scientifically backed techniques with practical language skills, which makes your journey not just fun but effective. Trust me, if you want to progress in Spanish without the usual frustration, this is a great way to go about it. So, if you're ready to go beyond textbooks and apps and want to hear Spanish as it's actually spoken in culture-rich contexts, give Cultural Spanish Podcasts a try. It's engaging, entertaining, and yes, a fantastic way to support your Spanish language course or beginner Spanish lessons. You don't need to be fluent to start, just open ears and the curiosity. Start your language journey now. Head over to Science Based Learning to find the smart tools and tips that complement your podcast listening and make learning Spanish easier than ever. Make every minute count. Transform your language skills by combining science-backed methods with cultural immersion through podcasts.